What's up, everybody? Welcome back to I Am a Photographer. I got a whole bunch of tips for you today. We're going to talk about style. We're going to talk about other tips. No one with a camera has swagger like me. Check out my style. My brown leather jacket, brown toque, brown hoodie. I even got brown shoes to match. So we're going to talk about style and some other things. So stay tuned.
Y'all never fess. There's too much window dressing. IPM be on some cool, no stressing. Every day's a blessing.
Before we get into style and some photo tips, let's review last episode. Bring your camera everywhere you go. I also showed you a riddle at the end. Let's take a look at that photograph. I took this photograph in Banff National Park. If you answered this question and said it was an igloo, you are absolutely correct. Tip number 10. Lifelong learning, which means as a photographer you're always learning. You always got to keep up on trends. Definitely go to school. I can't recommend that enough. Go to college, take a night course. If you're in high school, join the yearbook committee. Always try to learn. Always try to take your photography to the next level. It's very hard to do by yourself. If you're with other photographers, it brings out the best in you because photography is very competitive. You'll see a lot of sides. So if you go down and shoot the same scene and then you take the same picture, it's good to see what other people are seeing. So that's good to be in that surroundings, to be with like-minded individuals. If you live in Alberta, I definitely recommend SAIT. That's where I went. I took photojournalism. ACAD, right beside SAIT, there's a fine art photography. You can get a 4-year degree in that program. And in Edmonton, in northern Alberta, you can go to NAIT, take commercial photography. Tip number 9. Learn how to use Adobe Photoshop. There's no other program that comes close. I mean, if you're learning how to use Photoshop Elements, you can learn how to use Aperture, not bad. But animators use Photoshop, illustrators use Photoshop, graphic designers use Photoshop, and you should be using Photoshop. There's no question about it. If you're a photographer, you got to learn how to use it. Go to adobe.com, sign up, download a 30-day trial for free. 30 days for free. CS4. Learn how to use it. Tip number 8. You got to have style. You got to be original. That's right. Establishing your own style may take a while. I'm lucky to say that I've been doing photography for 10 years. This is my 10th year anniversary. And I have big projects planned. But I can break down my style into 3 elements. Photojournalism. I love telling stories. So you always see that element in my work. Multimedia, you'll see me bring in different elements, design elements. I like bringing text, some words in my work. You'll see that. And definitely my faith. That's inspired by God. You'll see that in all my work. So those 3 elements. It took me 10 years to establish this. So it may take you 1 year, it may take you 5, maybe take you 10. It may take longer. But keep taking different photographs, especially diversifying yourself. If you see a photograph from another photographer, don't just try to copy it. Take an element from it and put your own spin on it. So last but not least, I'm going to leave you with a riddle. Check out these photographs. We're going to test your Photoshop knowledge. We're going to test your photographic eye. So let's have a look at these 3 photographs. 2 of these photographs are photo manipulations. 1 is the real image. Now have a close look. Let's see if I can fool your eye. Which picture is the original picture? This is a photograph of someone wearing shades and the reflection is in the sunglasses. So check it out. Thanks for listening. Talk to you soon.
Just like the damn damn yo, just like the damn yeah. I'm a different kind of MC, also make beats so I'm acquainted with MIDI. Simply on some upper echelon shit, crowds know the truth cause we keepin' our promise honest.